Hey guys, it's Fashion with Naruto episode 263 review, so let's get started. They're still fighting Sasori and Kabuto. Kabuto is commanding Sasori and Deidara to fight the commando group, and they're also a commando group. So we see Shin, which is Sai's brother, come into play during this battle. And while Shin has a clay in his stomach area that Deidara planted. So and then the bomb explodes, and then Kabuto, thinking smart, he uses the salamander technique to protect everyone. He uses the salamander technique to grab Shin inside the salamander so it will explode and it wouldn't cause too much damage outside for everybody else. And then Saji uses his earth technique to protect everybody else. So after that happened, Saji and everyone else, Moi and Sai, went with Saji and Kiri to go heal everyone. Kiri healed everyone who was injured, and they all left to get ready. And then Kabuto is focusing on Sasori. But what happened was that Sai saw that his brother was put into a bomb, and he got mad. So what he does is that he summons he makes a drawing of genies, like some sort of genies, to knock Deidara and Sasori into the boxes, which is his normal puppets of the black beetle technique that he knows how to do. Kankuro. So he sets them in there, and then where the crow is, where his crow little puppet is, and he sends them in the box. And they stay there, both of them. Deidara's about to blow himself up, but Moi uses lightning technique to stop Deidara, which we thought it did not affect him that much, but if you hit a person at their weak point, it does. And he hit him at the explosion point. So that stopped him. So now we see Sai and Shin, they're facing each other, and he notices the book, and then he starts to have a flashback. So Sai and Shin were brothers from the Foundation. Since they're being watched by Danzo. So at the end, they're going to have to fight each other to the death. And we all know he was that they all both knew it was gonna happen, but whatever. So then they're playing and whatever, they're training, and Danzo's like watching over them. And then you see Shin, he's coughing blood because he had some illness. And then he wipes the blood like it was nothing. He's like, oh, nothing happened, whatever. So then we see later that he bought when he was in town, he bought the book that we saw Sai was looking at for his drawings. And the one thing he asked for was, when you die, before that you die or whatever, I want to see the book before, once you finish the book, I want to see it. So then he sees he's still going through his flashback. So then we go to, they're about to fight, and Dog says, you have 3 days. If you're both alive, you're both gonna die. One of you has to kill each other within the 3 days. So and then Sai's like, are you crazy? I'm not gonna fight my brother. And he's like, well, I'm gonna kill you. He's fighting him, and then he falls to the ground. And he starts coughing major blood, and he tells Sai about his illness. And then he starts to cry and everything, he starts to die, and then bam. You would think that he tricked him because he put the kunai to his throat, and he's telling him that, I want you to kill your emotions, because that's what the Foundation was for. It was to kill your emotions. That once you would defeat someone you really cared about, like once you killed them in battle, your emotions would stop there. And from that time on, we get to see the Sai we all know and love, the boring Sai who reads from the books. So now we see Kankuro giving, Kankuro says, I know how to defeat you, Sakura told me. And we have a flashback of Granny Chu and Sakura, and then we see Granny Chu's number of fingers technique, along with her, I don't know how to say this word, Shinkamatsu 10 puppets technique, while he, Sasori uses his 100 puppet summoning whatever technique. So he uses that and everything. And after the flashback finishes, then he starts preaching, and he's telling him what he did wrong, whatever, and he's telling what the actual puppet was. He's like, oh, I can sense the actual soul in your puppet. And all really you are, you actually were able to turn yourself into a puppet, but now you're just living flesh. You just made a human shell and generate into a puppet. You were a first rate shinobi, puppet master. Now some low life that allows someone else to manipulate you. That's what you're thinking about that. If not mistaken, you're used by Kabuto as a spy back then, but now he's being controlled by Kabuto, and it doesn't matter whoever's controlling you, but you're not supposed. The puppet master starts being the master once it's manipulated by someone else, and he's telling that. And then there, something hits him home. We see that Kankuro says certain words to Sasori, which I'm going to quote right now. Itachi and puppets were created will never decay, and as long as there are future puppet masters to inherit the soul that resides within them, then there always will be. So it's precisely the truth from as I saw. So it's saying that the art that he saw was because of the puppet masters and whatever, and then he understands that. And now I'm going to explain how the reanimation technique works. It works by every ninja. The only way Kabuto's able to use reanimation technique is by every ninja soul is bound to the earth. Once that's in, he's able to use the soul to form the body and then put it back into the person. Like the soul's in the decay empty shell. And then he starts to fade away. Because that's what happened. The same thing happened to Shin, which I'm sorry I didn't explain. But Shin, once he saw the book, is that I finally saw it. Now I'm free from this world. So he fades away also. So he's telling him, oh, I want you to keep the mother and father. So when it's time when you die, give someone else who can inherit their soul and will and everything. And then you see, it's like, you don't know about Hazard Explosion. And then you see the little man coming out. And you got that has to do with a tensei, and I don't want to be a spoiler, but if you watch the manga, you guys know what I'm talking about. And the next one that Kabuto will be explaining the reanimation technique in the next anime. Alright guys, this is Mr. Fashiya, we'll sign off. Peace.